Plyometrics are the next tool we use at Team Quest for peak performance. Plyometrics are really good for your agility, your foot speed, and that dynamic power that you use when you grapple and you fight. The first exercise we're going to use are 3 sets of 10 with medicine ball squat jumps. Depending on your size, you can use anywhere from a 10 to a 15-pound medicine ball. It's important to get good height, explode, bring your knees up to your chest, and get all your repetitions in, trading back and forth with your partner so you get a little rest between sets. As we go through the plyometric routine, we're going to alternate lower body exercises and upper body exercises. They're very ballistic and very taxing, so it's good to have a good partner. It's a good idea to set up your whole plyometric routine so you have all your boxes out there. You can go from station to station very quickly with very little rest in between exercises. After the medicine ball squat jump, we move on to an upper body exercise, which is the medicine ball push-up. Medicine ball push-ups are very good and again ballistic for your upper body. The medicine ball push-up, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 as well. We're going to walk over the ball from one side to the other. Over and back constitutes 1 repetition. You want to explode and try and move as quickly as you can over the medicine ball. Again, it's important to have a good partner so that you can get a little bit of rest in between each of your sets. You want to make sure and get all your repetitions in. Medicine ball push-ups are a great upper body exercise. The next exercise in the routine is a lower body exercise. It's a 2-part exercise, offense hops and defense hops. Offense hops, you go over the box, down and back. You want to have quick feet. You want to make sure not to double jump. It's great for your foot speed and agility. You're going to do 3 sets of the offense hops, down and back. You want to make sure again that you don't land on the boxes and that you have good foot speed. If you have a larger group, you can set this up so that you go down the boxes and then sprint back to the end of the line. You're going to see that demonstrated here as well. As you use the larger group version of this exercise, you want to make sure that you go down 6 times instead of down and back, and that you change the direction that you face, alternating each set. The next part of this 2-part exercise is the defensive hop. You want to bound up on the box with light feet, again no double jumping, and moving back and forth down the row of boxes. Again, you can use the large group version of this if you have more than 2 people or 4 people. And it's real important that you don't double jump and that you have good control and light feet. You want to concentrate on quick feet and agility. After we do these lower body exercises, again we're going to move to an upper body exercise. And the next upper body exercise we're going to do is called a medicine ball sprawl. The medicine ball sprawl is a great explosive exercise. It combines some wrestling technique with the ballistic exercise of tossing that medicine ball. You're going to do 3 sets of 10 of the medicine ball sprawl. You have to have a good partner for this exercise. You're going to explode down into the sprawl position as you throw the medicine ball. You have to pop back up in time to catch the ball as your partner is throwing it back to you. After the medicine ball sprawl, we're going to go back to the lower body and we're going to do a combination box jump. We're going to put the offense and the defensive hop together into one exercise where you hop up on the box and into the hole, then back up on the box and back to where you started, and then all the way over the box. It's a very confusing and difficult exercise. It's great for your agility and your ability to kind of problem solve and figure out how to do this exercise. The combination box hop is a very taxing exercise, and again you want to make sure you don't double jump. Use a large group version of this exercise. Make sure you give your partner at least a 2-box space so that you're not jumping on each other. Any kind of boxes will do for these combination jumps and offense-defense hops. The boxes I'm using here are irrigation boxes. They're about 18 inches in height. I've seen step aerobics boxes. As long as they'll carry your body weight and can take the jumping, any box will do. We move from the lower body exercise now back to the upper body and a box push-up. You're going to prop your feet up on one of your boxes and you're going to explode up onto either weights or other boxes from the mat and then up onto those boxes. Again, it's very ballistic and very taxing. You want to do 3 sets of 10 of these exercises. The last exercise in the plyometric routine is the standing box jump. You want to jump once, then 2 jumps, then 3 jumps, all the way up to 6, and then back down to 1, followed by a 10-second squat. It's good to have good partners for this to push you. It's very taxing on your thighs. It's a great exercise. Again, you're going to do 3 sets of these standing box jumps. It's important to try and keep good form and keep yourself going and get all the sets. This plyometric routine is designed for dynamic speed and power and is a very good routine. It's one of my favorite routines. One of the next tools I want to talk about that we use for peak performance in Team Quest are the Olympic lifts. You won't find an Olympic sport that doesn't incorporate some sort of Olympic lifting to develop that power zone from your knees to your chest. The first exercise is a power clean, taking that weight from the floor, exploding your hips through it and bringing it up to your chest. Form is very important, and it's not important how much weight you use. The next exercise is a snatch. Much like the clean, in the snatch you're going to have a much wider grip and you're going to explode your hips into the bar, taking the bar all the way up over your head and catching it. It's a very dynamic and explosive exercise, and again, it's not about throwing about a ton of weight, it's about having good form and executing. The next exercise is a heavier exercise where you can do 110% of your maximum clean weight, and you're basically doing the bottom part of a clean, exploding the bar up off of the floor and bringing your hips and your shoulders through the lift. Again, when doing the clean pull, especially when you're using more weight, your form becomes very important. You want to keep a nice flat back, get your head up, and really pull that bar off of the ground. The next exercise is just like the clean pull, it's a snatch pull. Again, you're using the wider grip that you use for the snatch. It forces you to get a little bit lower, and you're again exploding with a heavier weight with your hips through the bar, bringing your shoulders up through as well. Form becomes very important still. You want to keep that nice flat back and your head up. You don't want to hurt your lower back doing any of these exercises.